Good evening, good evening. That's great. You made us say good evening to you. Hello, everyone. I'm Tupperware Pink. G'day, g'day. I'm going to be making a quinoa sweet potato salad. Now, I don't think the recipe exists. I just went through the cupboard and the pantry and went, right, what shall I get? Because I'm not buying vegetables when I've already got 4 sweet potato. So I had to think of something to make with the sweet potato because I do keep my sweet potato in a Tupperware potato keeper. Have you seen that video? So what we're going to do is, I thought I would slice them up in the Tupperware super dicer. I've got the large dice blade attachment. You can just remove that and you can pop in the small dice blade attachment, or you can pop in the sliced blade attachment. I've got the large dice blade attachment. That's what we're going to use now, right? I've got my Tupperware pressure cooker. And we will... You've seen the Tupperware pressure cooker, haven't you? This is the one that will do in 20 to 30 minutes what your slow cooker takes 6 to 8 hours to do, right? That'll cook a whole chook in 30 minutes, or it'll do a chocolate Tim Tam cake in 8 minutes, right? They're absolutely brilliant. What we're going to do is, over here, I have got, in my Tupperware double colander, which is heat resistant, by the way, I'll just grab my Tupperware mop chamois to soak up any water, because that will hold up to 8 times its weight in water. This here, can you see this? Oh, what are we doing? Let's just move this out of the way. I'm going to prep it in this. Now, this has got a cult following at the moment because you know what it is, don't you? It's a purple bowl, purple bowl, purple bowl. Oh, look, the microwave's telling me to hurry up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have got our double colander. I've got my 4 sweet potatoes in here, and I've got a tin of peas underneath there that I've just rinsed and drained. So what we're going to do is grab our Tupperware Mastro chopping knife. We are just going to, can you see what I'm doing here? Depending on which platform you're watching this on, just press your finger on the video so that it opens up to the whole screen. That way you'll get to see what I'm doing down here, okay? So all I'm going to do is just top and tail these sweet potatoes. I'm not going to peel these because all the good stuff's in the skin. You've got a lot of nutrients, a lot of fibre in the skin, and I'm going to use the entire 4 sweet potatoes that I've got here. I'm just going to top and tail them, get rid of those little end bits, and then what I'm going to do... Oh, they're a little bit slimy from the peas, but that's okay. Then what I'm going to do is grab my Tupperware Mando Junior. So there are 3 mandolins in Tupperware. You've got the large one, you've got the junior one, and then you've got the small, speedy one, right? This one here has 3 different thicknesses. Let's turn it around this way. I don't know if you can see that. You've got 3 different thicknesses that you can do. And basically, you just move this up to the 3 different levels, and you've got some instructions on the back there when you lose the instruction booklet that it comes with, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do this into the large diced blade attachment, or the large slice. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to pop these sweet potatoes just into something a little bit more manageable, and we're going to grab... And we're just going to pop that straight onto here. We are going to slice this. Oh. Oh. Now, can you see? Look how uniform pieces these are, right? Now, actually, I think I want them just a little bit thicker because... What we're going to do is, this is all trial and error. I've never done this before, but I've got these 4 sweet potatoes, so I thought, why not do a quinoa sweet potato salad, right? So what we're going to do is, let's just see what this turns out like if we pop them through the super dicer. Look at that. There's our diced... Actually, that's brilliant. Look how easy, and they're all the same size. So we're just going to pop them straight into here. I think we're going to stick with that method because that's awesome. Let's do... Oh. Now, why is that not... What's going on here? All right, there we go. How awesome is that? There is our sweet potato. And we will just do a whole bunch more. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. And we've got a little bit of a backup, but that's okay. Right, oh, we'll pop them out that way. There we go. Look at that. I'm loving this. How easy is this? Oh. Look at that. There's like zero wastage, right? Zero wastage. I think it's brilliant. How cool is that? Now, you do have to remember to use the guard, by the way. Don't get too carried away. Now, what we'll do is, let's just pop this over here. I love creating recipes, and when you've got the right tools for the kitchen, you can actually get creative, and you can literally have restaurant quality food at home. And, I mean, it's only sweet potato, but how long would this take you to do using a knife, getting them all exactly the same size? So all I'm doing is just loading them up like a deck of cards, right? And you just pop them straight into here. And we're just going to pop them straight through. How awesome is that? Load them up into there. Light work, doesn't it? How cool bananas is that? Right, let's do some more. Because we can. Now, I've been doing Tupperware almost 30 years, and Tupperware taught me how to cook. Tupperware is the original social media. Like, we used to get together, the community would come out, you know, all generations of people would get together, you'd swap your recipes, you'd check in on one another if you haven't seen each other for a while. And Tupperware was doing that before we even had social media, right? And Tupperware's actually been doing that for almost 80 years, right? How easy is this? There we go. Oh, there's another one. There we go. And let's do this one. Oh, there we go. Oh. Sweet potato down! Sweet potato down! All right. How cool is that? Can we see what I'm doing here? Let's just stack these up. Cool. And this is, I mean, prepping the veggies is half the work, right? And if you can have a bit of fun while you're doing it, how easy is that? I'm going to use all of this. We've got 4 sweet potatoes. We may as well use them, right? Okay, just pop them through here, and we will. There we go. Oh, that's a big one. There we go. There we go. Then all we do is we got to fold them up. You want to check in on what they look like? Look at that. That's 4 sweet potatoes. A massive amount of sweet potato, right? How cool is this? Now, I could have, to save time, I could have prepped some of these beforehand, but I never know what I'm doing until I press the record button, right? But, you know, if you've... Oh! You know, it might help if we click that into place. Perfect point, right? Now... It doesn't matter if you don't have a plan of what you're going to cook, because once you've got the right tools in the kitchen, you can do pretty much anything, right? So, let's just pop them straight through here. What we're going to do is... Oh, we've got a few bits here. hanging out. Let's just pop them straight into here. And we will. There's our 4 sweet potatoes. How awesome is that, right? Let's just pop them into here. We will grab that over there. Pop that into here. Let's just move this, clean this bench off as best we can. There we go. And remember the other night I did my onion rings I did them in the Tupperware mandolin. Remember that? I did my onion rings. They're in my One Touch Fresh. I'm not going to waste anything in my house. I'm just going to pop them straight into there with those, right? And I've also got this half a red onion, which let's just pop that straight through there, right? Little bits of red onion. We'll pop that straight into here. Now this is sweet potato and onion. That's it, right? So what I've got in here, I've got my Tupperware filter jug. This is the one that comes with the coconut shells, right? So all I'm going to do is just a minimum of 150 mils. That's all you need. Right? So if you're doing mashed potatoes, this is perfect. If you're doing your sweet potatoes, that's perfect. Where's the top of the pressure cooker? We are going to pop this into here. Now, instead of standing at the stove top, don't you let those sweet potatoes boil dry. Or instead of a slow cooker or a crock pot, this thing, I'm just going to pop this in for maybe 13 minutes. There's the rice cooker. Let's pop that in for 13 minutes. Now, what we've got in here, this is the Tupperware rice cooker. Now, can you see the little vent systems? You've got 3 vents here, 3 vents there, 3 vents there, and 3 vents there. That allows the airflow, and the way that this has been designed, in conjunction with your disc that's got holes in the middle, it will literally do perfect fluffy rice every single time, right? But I did quinoa in here, okay? So let's grab our purple bowl. Now, you know the saying, if it's round, make a sound. If it's square, don't you dare. Never take the air out of a square. If it's square, leave it there, right? If you want a container to be not only liquid tight as well as airtight, if it's a round Tupperware, it will be liquid tight as well as airtight. That's why our tummies are round. Because when we burp, we become liquid tight, right? So when you burp a round Tupperware, that becomes liquid tight as well, right? So what we're going to do is, we are going to grab our double-sided, heat-resistant, stain-resistant silicone spatula, and we will, let's just, I've let that sit for quite some time, right? So this is like little crunchy, let's just break this up a little. It's been sitting there, the microwave's been beeping at me this entire time, right? Let's just pop that quinoa straight into here. Yum-oh. And that's, I really felt like a grain. I wanted something light and fluffy, but I didn't want rice. And I've just wanted something a little bit different. And I had the quinoa sitting here. I've got my quinoa. This is what I keep it there in my One Touch Fresh. These are the ones that are literally very easy on your wrist, right? You grab the tab, you peel the seal, and that's how you open it. Now, can you see that there's a little One Touch? See the little circle in the middle? That means that when you pop that onto here, you click that in and you're right to go, right? So that's that into there. There's our quinoa. Let's move this out of the way. Then what we're going to do is grab our, let's move this out of the way. We're going to grab our sweet potato. Move that out of the way. I've got my tin of peas, so let's pop that in with our quinoa. Then what I've got in my Tupperware cookware, yes, Tupperware do stainless steel cookware, right? This is the Mastro saucepan. There are measurements up the side, and this will not only go on the ceramic, gas, electric, and induction cooktop, and glass cooktop, it'll actually go in the oven as well, right? So what we've got in here, I've just got some boiled eggs. So I'm going to pop them straight through the super dicer as well, right? So let's pop that through there. Let's pop this through here. We've got diced eggs. I mean, you can stand there with a bowl and mash them, and then every few seconds there's a piece of egg that goes, woo! However, I prefer to do it this way because I've got it out. I may as well use it, right? So let's just peel this shell. I'm sure everybody's got their own handy hint on how to peel eggs. So I've just got this here. There we go. Oh, bit of egg there. There we've got 4 eggs that we're just going to pop straight into here with our peas and our quinoa. Quinoa! And there's our Tupperware saucepan. Let's pop that over there. We've also got, you know, the Tupperware spaghetti dispenser or the pasta container? Grab the tab, peel the seal. You can pop your Kingston biscuits in here, your Monte Carlo biscuits in here, or your tins of tuna, which I've got in here. So I've got 2 tins of tuna. Let's just open this up, and we'll just throw that straight into here. It's a spicy chili. Don't mind a bit of a heat, right? So we're just going to throw in a couple of these, and that also tells me I need to buy some more tins of tuna, right? So we've got a couple of those into there. I've got a mayonnaise. I've just got a whole egg mayonnaise. So I'm going to do a couple of tablespoons of that whole egg mayo. And in my Tupperware squeezy bottle, these come out every now and again. I love them because they're very easy to open, and this is just sweet chili sauce. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sweet chili, right? Now, I did put pepper in with the quinoa, and I couldn't find my salt. Do you know why? Hang on, got a bit of mayo. You know why I couldn't find my salt? Because it was not in my Tupperware spice carousel. So in here, I use the large spice containers as my salt container, and then you've got your sprinkling side over here, you've got your opening side right there. And so all I'm going to do is just a little bit of, this is Celtic sea salt, so we'll just do a little bit of that over there. And I've also got somewhere here, I've got a little bit of mixed herbs, so I'm just going to pop in just a teaspoon. Actually, I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of dried mixed herbs. So that's into there. Then all we have to do, then all it is a matter of grabbing your spatula, and we will just fold that through ever so gently. That's tuna, egg, pea, quinoa. We're just going to combine all of that together with the tuna, the chili, the mayo, the salt and pepper, the quinoa, the peas, and the eggs, and we'll just combine that through, right? Now all we're going to do is wait another 6 minutes for that sweet potato to cook. We'll pull that out. I'm going to grab my double colander base because this is heat resistant, right? So all we're going to do is, when the pressure cooker comes out, yes, I've got a couple of them. When the pressure cooker comes out, we will just pop that straight into here, or you can pop it straight onto that. Drain that off because this is heat resistant, remember? You can drain that off, or you can pop it that way, or I might want to grab the top of the colander and I can drain it off that way over the sink. The options are limitless, basically. And then I'm going to drain my water. I'm just going to pop my sweet potato into there. It's a warm quinoa sweet potato salad. And like, how easy is that, right? If you've got any questions or suggestions, let me know. I'll take photos of the finished product. I'll pop it all over my social media everywhere. And in the meantime, you know what I've done? I don't do this very often, but when I do it, it's spectacular. You know, let me take a step out of the shot. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll know what I've forgotten. Do you know what I've forgotten? I forgot my troubles and I'm happy. I danced the cares away, shouted and got happy. I'll see you all another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.